Well, guys, you knew you were going to get a strong game from Stanford after how well you played against them the first game. How much better did they play? Because it really looked like they took you guys out of a lot of stuff early.
Their defense was really good tonight. So first off, congrats to them. I mean, this is their 12th straight conference title. They clinched tonight. Also, awesome crowd tonight. I thought it was really impressive how many people came out to support us, and it was a great atmosphere. But yeah, they did a great job defending us. I mean, they played us perfectly to start with. Nothing was easy. And then we didn't hit a few of the shots I thought we needed to hit early in the game to get ourselves to relax. And that was, I thought, just key. We wanted to win the first 4 minutes, and tonight we didn't. And credit them. The shots we took were tough ones, but we had to hit them. And so I thought they just executed well all night. And then obviously once the scoreboard got as lopsided as it did, it became a shooting drill for them like it does for anybody with a lead like that.
Was it a little different this time? They hit a couple of threes, early on, which, going inside, and then they were able to hit a couple of threes and stretch some things. Was that different than the first time you guys played them?
I can't remember how many threes they hit in the first half, but it was 1 or 2 at their place. They had 4 tonight. Honestly, the difference in the game was us offensively and them defensively. That was the difference. They're going to be a good offensive team every night, but when the scoreboard is what it is, there's no pressure on them, and then the opposite happens to us. We get tight because we're down and we have to hit the shot, and they challenged everything, made it tough. So there were no easy buckets tonight for us, and credit them and their defense for that.
How tough was it out there, Alyssa?
Like you said, their defense was definitely better than what we had when we played them there, and it did throw us off in the beginning, and we were just not quite able to bounce back and get acquainted to the game.
Rebounding totals was really lopsided last time. I know it gets a little bit skewed at the end, but even at the half, you guys were down like 21-17 after they kind of really got going with that. Were you happy with what you guys continued to battle on the boards there?
Yeah, it seemed like they got every old board. It's how it felt, which is funny because the stats looked that way. We actually had more offensive rebounds, but we obviously missed more shots too. So, this team is always going to compete hard. It's just whether we have that edge to us, and when you play Stanford, it's just a different game than it is against seemingly everybody else. They're just at another level of execution, and this is a veteran Stanford team. They've got a lot of experience on the floor, and the road atmosphere doesn't faze them a bit. So we took, I thought, a good shot from them tonight. But I liked our hustle, I liked our effort. It was just too much of them.
And, we talked about the streak and stuff. I know that's not a big deal. You guys, come back on Cal, just kind of getting that. Are you excited you get a chance to get back out there, on Saturday, put this one back and try and start a new one or just keep building?
Me, yeah. That's all you can do. You can't worry about this one. You can't. There can be no hangover. That's what we just talked about in the locker room. It's like, yeah, let it go. This is one of the elite programs in the nation and one of the best programs in the history of women's basketball. And they came in and they drilled us tonight, and that's just what it is. Let it go. We've got work to do to finish our season. It's one loss. Like I told you guys the other day, we're not concerned with streaks. That's nice. You hope you win every game. You hope you have, a streak of 40 straight, But you can't worry about it. You got to worry about the next game. And we got another tough team coming in here, and we got to be ready to go.
You said all year that the defense fuels the offense, and that's kind of been the attitude. What does that mean when you have to go against a team number 3 in the nation like Stanford, and especially going into Cal, offensive teams night in, night out? And how do you counter that?
Well, one of the key stats in this game is they have 7 turnovers. We were not able to make them make mistakes tonight, and there were, they did kind of what they wanted to tonight and moved us the way they wanted to move us, and they came in and took care of the basketball. So we couldn't get out in the open court. We couldn't get out to run. We couldn't get them off their A game. They were just so comfortable the whole game, and so. That was another factor in the game. We couldn't get any offense from our defense. The few times that we had transition, off a steal or a long rebound, it was like, oh, here we go. But it was so few and far between. So we were fighting uphill all night because of that.
Last time you played the California schools, things kind of didn't go your way in Cal, mentally maybe. Can we expect, is that a similar situation to now when we don't see the normal Oregon State production that we did the first game? Can we expect maybe the second game for them to be coming out with a vengeance or whatnot?
On Saturday? Yeah, I mean, we need to. We need to be comfortable. We've experienced everything now. We've played them once. There's not going to be any surprises. I don't think. We know how athletic they are. So on Saturday, we need to come out and get comfortable right away and execute against that team.
Alyssa, was this the Stanford that you were expecting, or did you feel like they had last game on their mind?
We knew that because of what we did when we played there, that they were going to come out ready to kill us, and they did exactly that.
You're one of the most consistent scorers on the team. What helps you succeed against the number one team in the conference?
We had an offensive plan. We knew that if we attacked, we had open kickouts. If we could all beat our players off the dribble, and I think doing that, we were able to get some open shots.
Anything you're expecting more of as a team going into looking forward to Saturday?
I think that we'll definitely have that fire lit underneath us, and we'll definitely come out ready.
Whatever it is, their incredible number of Pac-12 wins in a row, 70, 71. How does that register with you? I mean, it just seems incredible to.
Yeah. I have experience a little bit on the other side of this. Where I came from, we had a streak of 36, I think, or something in conference, and you just feel kind of invincible. You just know you're going to find a way each night, and not only do you know that as a competitor, you also have the most talent. And so you just know there's so much confidence because you have experience, you have. I don't know. You just know what it's going to take, and you know your team's going to rise to the challenge. And so they're on a run right now that's a remarkable one. I don't know what the consecutive streak is, what the record is, but that's an awful lot of wins. This team is a veteran team, and they've got one of the best players in the nation, if not two of them. And they ride them every possession. It's a remarkable run. But that's it. There's just an expectation there on their side that they're going to get it done, and that's insurmountable sometimes.
It may be hard to look at it now, but is there anything you can take away from this game, especially the way Stanford kind of represents themselves, that you can aspire to be like them?
Yeah, they're at a level of excellence that we all aspire to be at, and so how long you have to focus, how long you have to concentrate, how good you have to execute. The other thing we take away from this is anytime you play an elite team, every weakness you have is exposed. So this is a valuable film for us down the stretch, to see, okay, this is what they did to us, this is what we've got to fix, and this is how perfect we need to be, whether it's a box out, an angle in our zone, whether it's, obviously offensive execution, this is how they defended us, this is what we need to do different and better next time. And then we did have some successes tonight. There were some good things in this game, and this team, they did compete hard for 40 minutes tonight, and so we'll take a look at those things too and learn from that. So you can learn a lot, win or lose. And usually most of the time from losses, a little bit more.
Anything else?
How important was it for Courtney to see some time and some points?
Yeah, they're really happy. You go through the grind of the season, it's hard to get everybody in games, and everybody's been working hard and battling, and whether it was her or Jenna, we got some people on the floor tonight that it was kind of nice to see them out there because they work as hard as anybody, during the week. And so I thought they did a good job in their minutes, and so that just can make us better and deeper and keep them engaged.
You said you are proud of some things tonight. Can you speak on those a little bit?
Well, I'm proud of the effort. I thought we really did compete hard defensively. We kept them out of transition tonight. They put 78 up, but it's because of their shooting percentage and knocking down free throws and threes. It was not because they got out and ran on us. We did control tempo. Tonight they just executed so well that they put a big offensive number up on us. So it's really happy with that. I thought we had some good offensive possessions, but a long ways to go. But this team just continues. They'll always play with heart. That's just who they are. And so I'm always proud of that.
Great. Anything else?
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.